Hi guys, it's been 1 full year since I've been reviewing Trading Profit, so let's have a look at how I got on. Okay, so if you haven't seen my previous video on Trading Profit, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But I was going to run this review for 3 or 4 months, and I ended up running it for a full year because there's a lot of football bets, and I know football's been up and down because of COVID and stuff. So I thought I'd give it a proper year just to see how it would get on. Now, I'll put a link to this website below, but if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see there is a performance report here. And if you click on that, it will take you through to the spreadsheet that gives you everything you need to see. Let's just move that in. If you click below here on Daily Trade Summary, and scroll across, you can see they've got a nice graph here that shows you from July. I started in mid-July 2020, and this has got up to April, and I'll talk about why it's up to April in a minute. But as you can see, I started about here at the beginning of this losing run and lost, I think it was about £1,200 on a £5,000 bank. And over the months, it just went sideways and sideways and sideways. I think my last update was month 4, and it was still at about £1,200 down, something like that. And I just thought I'd leave it and see what happens. I did have a period of 2 weeks where my Betfair account wasn't working, so I missed, I think it was this bit here, and I missed a bit of a gain. But it didn't really make much difference in the end. You can have a look at this spreadsheet. It shows you the monthly breakdowns. But again, it finishes about April. And the reason it finished about April, let's just have a look at my bot, and I'll show you that, and you can see why. Okay, so this is the bot, and here you can see my results. Now, as you can see, the profit and loss on this for the year, it says minus £914. It's actually worse than that because there's one strategy I use. Let me find that here. This one, PB1, that's not part of Trading Profit, that's got £318 profit on that. So if you just take that £318 away from this, that will make it, again, still minus 1,200, pretty much minus £1,200, it's been like that for about 8 months now. So it hasn't, it's gone up a bit, it's gone down a bit, but it's pretty much gone sideways. So after a year, I'm still just over 20% down. Now, these were the original ones that I showed you in my previous videos, and as you can see, nearly all of them are losing, apart from this one, which was TP Racing Apex, 10% of the bank. So if I had just used that one strategy and ignored all the rest, I'd be quite happy. It's not a bad, not a bad return in a year. But obviously, all of that has got swallowed up by the losses and everything else. Now, in April, what happened in April is John had a rethink on everything, and he'd already paused a few of these, but then he decided to pause all of them and change the strategies slightly, and he gave us all the new strategies to download and load onto the bot. And these are these blue ones here. So since April, I switched those on, and as you can see, it's not done well. You've had some of them that have done well. Again, this PB1 isn't one of them. So you've had some that have made a few quid here, but more that have lost a few quid. And again, this 30 yards on lays has just wiped out anything that this has tried to make. So the new strategies aren't working well either. So that's really it for this. Obviously, I have now stopped it all. After 1 year, I just paused a lot. I thought that would do. There's no point continuing if they can't do it in a year. I normally only give things 3 months, so to go for a year is a lot longer than I would normally do. So unfortunately, I can't recommend this to anyone, except for perhaps the, which was the good one? Racing Apex, 10% of bank. In fact, let's see how that's done on here. Did they carry that one on? Racing Apex, 8% of bank. See, now that's not continued. That's been losing, so even that's not working anymore. So no, unfortunately, this one has to go down as a failed system. One thing I will say though out of this is BF Bot Manager, which is just a bot run by an independent company, works brilliantly. If you've ever got a strategy that works on is a rules-based strategy that just looks for odds movements or any kind of strategy you've got for that could be done automatically, you can put it into Betfair Bot and just leave it running 24/7 on a VPS like I've got here, and it'll just bet away for you. Or if you want a bot to test out systems like this, you can do it in simulation mode, so it's not actually putting real money on it. So you can come up with your own strategies and test them out using this. So I'll put a link for BF Bot Manager. I've got no complaints about this at all. It's a great bot. So yeah, if you're interested in a bot, look at that. If you're interested in trading profit, I would stay away from it based on this year's results. Okay guys, so I hope you found this video useful. If you did, as ever, give me a thumbs up on YouTube, because it does help my channel and helps me spend the time to bring these videos to you. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that big red subscribe button and the bell icon next to it, and you'll be notified when I do my next update. Okay guys, thanks very much.